Ahoy, hoy, everyone. How's it going, everybody? It's Friday. Oh, my goodness.
Friday right before the weekend.
Whew, thank goodness. That's usually how it happens.
I know, it's been a long week, though.
It has been a long week. Oh, my goodness. Well, I think we should kick this off with a little bit of coffee.
Okay, in our Anchor Hawking Kimberly Diamond pattern. Fire King cups.
All right, there we go. All right, so, golly, it's Friday. We've got stuff going on. We have a challenge. We have a new a challenge finishing up, a new challenge starting.
It's weird.
So much to do.
With Flynn being a 3D printer hobbyist now, or 3D printer, all of these objects keep showing up around the house. It's like the little PLA elves come out in the night and make little things.
You know, I tried to, you try different things. That was a test. I showed that the other day, and
that's the torture test, right?
Yeah. So it was, well, actually, I did. I tried something last night, but it didn't turn out as well as I had hoped. And part of it I know is because I shrunk it down, and another part, but I don't know if you'll even be able to see this, but it's the Haunted Mansion plaque from outside of the ride. A guy did a...
It was in focus there for a second.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, the top of part of it came out, the middle part not so much. But I did shrink it down to about like 25%.
Well, yeah, because it was going to be like an 18-hour print or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Well, this was already an 8-hour print, the longest thing I've ever printed. So I'm not super happy with the turnout, but I think I know what the issues are. So
not bad for baby steps.
Exactly.
Hey, Flynn, should we say hi to everyone?
Sure. Let's see. Sorry, I've got to... No, I don't need my glasses for this part.
This is the part you don't need them for.
Yeah, there's...
Johnny Cat says, ahoy, hoy. Look,
all
these
hoy,
people
Johnny
in
Cat.
the chat.
Yes, exactly. As a PLA elves as opposed to the ABS elves of yore.
Yes, exactly. Well,
those still happen,
there too. May be, I don't know, I think those two groups of elves intersect like some kind of like crazy Busby Berkeley number at night, because there are bricks and 3D printed plastic everywhere.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, let's see who's here today. Let's see. We've got Alex23 is here. Brickanista, Brickman Mosaics Art, Brickworm, Chris Just Keep Swimming Chalice. I feel you, buddy. Darren Siegfried is here. Debo Bricks, Fabufan, MKE, Hooded One, John Luttrell, Johnny Cat,
Joel Marbella.
Oh, did he pop in? Did I miss one?
Yep.
Sorry, yes, Joel Marbella just popped in. Christopher Coster, Yano River Blue is here.
Hey, Yano.
Maraid is here. Kathleen just showed up. How's it going? Matthew Builds Bricks is here. How's it going, Matthew? Minifig Chick, happy birthday, Takara. She'll be joining us in just a few minutes. Monica Berry is here. Moto, Ms. Slow Brickta, Robert Zaccardi, and the Zaccardi. No, it's Robert Zaccardi. It's very fancy. Robert Zaccardi, secret agent. All right. Also, hello to Lana, Elena, and Vanessa.
Build, but when I build with Lego.
That's you straightening your cufflink, Rob.
Oh, nice.
So the Hornburgers are here. Ahoy, hoy, Hornburgers. The Jammy Bricker, and I don't see Wilfred or Kim, but I'm going to expect that they are here or will be here momentarily. So,
well, I hope they're having a wonderful morning.
I do too.
10 o'clock, right? It's always such a civilized hour. We've been up for hours already.
Yes.
I got going early this morning.
Me too. Well, Fridays, are a special day. You can tell how much I cared about today.
Well, you're all coiffed.
I combed my hair. Everything. I put hairspray on it. It's getting back to that length again.
Benny Stardust is having a great day.
Yeah, so happy about that. Let's see. All right. Well, hey, Rob Ketcherside is here. How's it going?
Oh, you know what I didn't do, and I'm gonna go and get one because it was a special gift from Minifig Chick and Paint Pusher.
Ah, okay. No, you don't need to comb your hair. I did today because it's Friday and it's also Kara's birthday. Minifig Nick is here. How's it going? You weren't in the list, Nick, when we were going through it, so you have to have it's really weird the way YouTube does it. Like, it drops you off the participants list if you haven't dropped in your a chat in within I don't know, it's like a couple minutes. It's weird. Like, things drop off. Because we'll be reading down the middle and people will whoosh, pop off. So it's really weird. Yeah, you have to comment within 5 minutes. I thought it was something like that. Anyway, so it's about ouch.
Oh my
it's
goodness!
about chatting.
Stepped on your foot. Sorry about
that. Well, everyone, I think it's about time. Good. Well, that's good to know. We'll just make sure you give a chat in, and then that way we'll know that you're here. It's always good to know that you're here.
Hey, you're gonna have
Nick,
to remind me on this one.
Oldest online Lego friends. What's that?
You're gonna have to remind me on this one.
Yes.
Thanks.
All right. Well.
Here. Let's get our high-tech audio equipment ready.
Yes, high-tech audio. And I gotta make sure that
just like on the bus.
Exactly. All right, everybody, please welcome to the show.
John Luttrell. Yes, I am left-handed.
Welcome to the show, our special guest and birthday girl, Minifig Chick, aka Kara, who you know from our Sunday shows. So, right now it's just us. There she is, and we've got a thing over her face.
Look at that.
Hi, Kara. Happy birthday.
Hi, Minifig Chick.
I can hear you. We can hear you.
We hear Paint Pusher there.
Yeah, I can hear in the background.
Brickworm Sinister Squad.
There she is.
All those left-handers are sinister.
Hi, and happy birthday today. Well, so a year ago today, we were at Disneyland celebrating your significant birthday. I'll just say that. Your significant birthday. They're all significant, but that was an extra significant one.
And can I tell everyone how you were dressed?
Absolutely.
You were dressed as an awesome pirate.
You had a pirate outfit on. As a matter of fact, yes, I just turned her volume up, so hopefully you'll be able to hear her now. They couldn't hear you for the first second there. So we were at Disneyland, and you had your pirate outfit on. And I just sent you a video this morning from the guy who sang "Happy Birthday" to you, which was awesome. The employee, not just some random guy. it was just a random employee. And then I was looking through my pictures today. There's pictures of us going on the Millennium Falcon, the Star Wars land ride, and then. I also ran across pictures of
Smuggler's Run.
Yeah, Smuggler's Run. Thank you. You meeting Red, the pirate, the character out on the road, and Captain Hook. Also, it was like a whole pirate. Like, you really attracted all the pirates with your pirate outfit, I think.
It was an amazing day.
Well, that was super fun, and right on the heels of Bricks LA too.
Yes.
Always.
Yep.
And we should be there today, but obviously.
Right.
Another time.
Well, speaking of Disneyland, how about some Disney pins? What have you got today, Kara? Let's see what you've got. All right.
This is what I would.
Yay!
From 2017.
If we were actually there.
That's awesome.
This is from 2017, but I've got them for the last,
Yes.
however many years. And this one I actually went to City Hall, and they signed it with the beautiful font.
Oh, that's so fun.
Very nice.
Now, will you please, Cara, remind me of this one? I remember. Oh, Flynn remembers
I
this
know
one.
what it is.
He knows what that is.
There you go.
Is it?
Yes.
There we are.
So that is Maximilian, I believe his name is, from the black hole.
Right.
Hence the
I
M.
remember his name. The Black Hole. Disney's foray into serious science fiction.
I never saw it.
With, I think, Max von Sydow.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You can watch other ones.
Okay, and then I've got a new, and I'm
Thank
super
you.
excited about this. I have a new Figment pen. Because,
Pretty colors.
I do love Figment, but yeah, he's not one. There he goes. Some really awesome colors.
And who was Figment?
And he matches my he matches my Benny t-shirt, like color scheme wise, so I figured.
Oh, very nice.
So Figment was
The Black Hole. Actually, Hooded One, I think that's a great movie. I love it. I'm a big sci-fi fan. It's not the greatest sci-fi movie ever made, but it had fun. I think computer sound. No, there were great special effects in it of the Black Hole.
Sure.
Moving on.
So Joel asked if we display our pins in a shadow box or something similar. I know Cara and Robert do. We have some little because we have to access ours all the time. Having them behind glass is not necessarily like,
yeah,
And
I have a lot of mine off right now because I want to remember which ones I've worn on the air. But we have these heavy felt things, and they have little flaps for the pins.
Nice.
That's how we do ours.
We have so we have some in a display cabinet behind glass. Robert made these Mickey Mouse shaped things out of cork trivets from IKEA. He just cut them and glued them together and painted them. So we just stick pins in the cork, and those are the special pins, like the ones you get on tours and the ones you can't actually, or the really expensive ones, ones you can't buy, stuff like that. But then the ones we access all the time, we have these thick fabric tapes. They're about an inch wide, and they're 2 meters long. And I've got a set of 4 of those tapes in one side of our bedroom, and Robert has another set, and we've just filled them all up with pins. And
nice.
I think I'm going to do something like that for what I decided last time we were at Disneyland. I'll call my forever pins. Not the ones that you trade away, but the ones you really like.
Well, they do sort of fall into 3 tiers, right? There's I'm never getting rid of these. And then there's the I'm absolutely getting rid of these. And then there's the if something better comes along.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
Anywho, but and speaking of Lego and Disneyland, I have my little teacup ride, which was one of the little mini builds used for the Bricks and Ears Day this year, for Bricks LA, and I was so honored and excited about that. It was just so cool.
Osarg, yes, I have.
Build.
Flynn gave me these great pin backs too that just don't come off real easily.
Oh yeah, we need to find those.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right.
Odo says, so pins are relationships. It's true. Very easy ones, no complexities at all.
It's true. Okay, well, we have a very special thing from the crypt today, and Cara, I'm gonna you'll be in the green room, but we'll be able to hear you if you have commentary on what it is. But
I often have it.
But okay, we're gonna go ahead and pull this up because it's time for everybody's favorite Friday feature. Oh, that's you, Cara. Hi. This is us. There we go. Hi
there.
That's
us. We're back. Here,
sorry, you are definitely not the thing from the crypt, Cara. I apologize. That was not meant to happen.
I could have been.
Here we go.
Give me a 2 hours warning and put some makeup on.
Okay, so if you remember last week, we showed you guys this Edison blue amber record.
Yeah, it's a
wax cylinder, and we talked a little bit about. Now these are. Oh, this one's broken. Even.
Yeah, we have some that are
We'll be pulling this one out,
and some not.
Yeah, so we told you that we would show you the player. So this is the player.
Look how portable! You can take it on your picnic.
And it's an Edison right on the front.
Yep.
So this is portable. Hey, John Williams, how's it going? GMW Music, you will enjoy this.
And then It came with this
The little horn.
removable horn.
No, we played it a little earlier this morning, and it's definitely deteriorated
I think
over the years.
Our
I think the
needle Our needle is maybe finally just about worn down. So we only ever play this one record right now, but
Yes.
you can get new needles for them.
So we have played it in the past and had it sound good. So this is this isn't really a indicator of how it actually sounded. Like nobody listened to it sounding like this, I promise you.
Yeah, and we can't control the volume, so it may be loud. Just beware.
And it says 1908, doesn't it?
On the
Something like that.
Let me see right here, 1905.
1905.
October 3rd, 1905.
So there you go, 1905. This is, a gazillion years old, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's an Edison standard phonograph, is what they called it. So it has a wind-up handle.
And
on
so
the
this
side
is where
here.
the cylinder goes. You can see here, and then you wind it up, and
Yep.
And then you do this.
Here, let me turn it on first before you. It takes it a while to come up to speed. And the leather belt over here is getting kind of dried out.
Yeah, so there's a little belt here. Here's your cylinder, and then here is the terrible sound.
You gotta move that.
Yeah. Anyway,
and we have
there you go.
funny old vocal songs.
Is this how you turn it off?
No, right here.
Right.
Edison was fond of marches, lots of marches.
Hey, Junior Harry Potter, how's it going? John Luttrell. So there you go. That is the Edison cylinder player.
Yeah, and they advertised that it was great for shut-ins because if you couldn't go out to the concert,
so we've been listening to it a lot.
So the Jammy Bricker
So
commented
that's our thing from the crypt. Thanks,
Yes.
Angela, for helping us with
lots
that.
of marches were available. It seems there was a lot of.
Yeah.
There you go.
But funny
That's amazing.
old, teens and 20s music too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because these were around for a little while. But so, how about that? Is that crazy or what? I love that thing.
so cool.
It's just so weird. It's such a weird little antique, and to have the different the actual the discs to play them.
Well, now in fairness too, that needle I got this 20 years ago, and we played it a lot, including for that show. Right, so maybe time for a new needle.
All right, so there you go. Thing from the crypt. Well, that was fun.
Super cool. So the Jammy Bricker actually commented here that the old discs, they could have two different needles, one for a louder sound and one for a softer sound.
Oh, cool.
And that sometimes they also use cactus needles.
Oh, wow, interesting. Well, I'll go to the backyard.
Yeah, we'll
then.
get it. I'll
See what I can do.
Really?
We'll sort of do our John Cage impression.
Yeah, I don't get the reference. I'm sorry. I said yes like I knew what I was talking about, and I totally didn't.
Art music. He put microphones on cactus needles, I think, in one of his pieces.
Oh, all right then.
He's a pretty wacky guy.
I want to see us on an Antiques Roadshow. Yeah, and then they say, this is worth $4
Nothing.
million.
4 million pennies.
And then we'll stand there and say, I never expected that.
I never expected. Oh my gosh, really? I just I found this at a thrift store. Wow. I don't.
I had no idea.
Do you think you'll get rid of it? No. Not now.
Researching auction houses.
I know exactly.
Well, of course, John Williams knows about John Cage.
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh yes.
We actually went to an Antiques Roadshow event, but we didn't get on TV.
Did you bring something?
Oh yeah, we brought some. Robert has his grandparents were missionaries in the Navajo Nation.
Oh.
Way back in the day, and so they in the 30s, and so he's got a fair amount of some artifacts and rugs and things. Nothing of great value, but it was still pretty interesting to hear about.
Awesome
cool.
handmade things, I'm sure. Wow, I can't I don't even know why I said I'm sure. I'd like to see them.
Oh, sorry. I just saw Junior Harry Potter says they're building the Hogwarts castle right now. It's such a good model.
Oh, how fun!
It's such a good model. We have ours. We have ours back.
Right back there.
Right back there. So golly.
Hey, look behind us. We've got all art that
We have a
people
lot of our
made
art.
and sent us. Logan
Yes.
Cookie Time.
So we've got. We had a challenge this week.
Yay!
So we had a build challenge this week, and the build challenge this week was for you to build only using right-angled bricks. So only bricks and plates that are square or rectangular. No specialty pieces, no curves, no slopes. It was all about what you could build out of the square bricks. And we sort of mentioned...
Snot's okay.
Yeah, we sort of mentioned Minecraft. We mentioned like the builds that fill up Legoland, like those kinds of builds where they create curves out of plates and bricks. All right. So
Marilyn Parmley, I'm right with you. Sell it, sell.
it would depend on what it was. If it was like if it was a family heirloom, then
No, I wouldn't sell the family heirlooms.
Yes. Okay. So we got some awesome entries this week. So let's head on over to that slideshow and see what we got. All right, first up is Alex 23. He says, "This challenge had me stuck for almost the entire week until I was glancing at Moto's logo with the M, and creativity struck me to build a perfect 16 by 16 hollowed out cube. It took a while to find enough 2x2 and 2x4 blue tiles to give it a finished look. I hope everyone enjoys my piece called Blue Haven's Cube of Destiny."
I love it.
Cube of Destiny.
That's a perfect use of square bricks.
Oh, and I'm so glad you found all the tiles to finish it out too. It's so smooth and perfect.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
No curves.
Yeah, I love it, and I really like that. And so of course this would be one of those brain teasers, like how many squares can you see? Because
Right.
there's
a
like,
bunch of them.
392. What? But yeah, it's really cool. I love it. I love it's like simple and effective and perfect for the challenge. I love it.
I like geometric solids, and I'm reminded of Moto taking up that challenge. I said, oh gosh, making a 10-sided dice would be hard.
I still can't believe
and he
did
made
that,
one,
and it was
right?
amazing.
I like
it
geometry.
had a dragon in it, and it made me super happy.
Yep,
My
it's
high school
very
self,
Euclidean. It's lovely.
my high school self would never have believed I'd like geometry as much as I do now.
Euclidean geometry. That means you will never find this in Relay, home of Cthulhu, because the home
it's
of
all
non-Euclidean geometry.
Don't fall into the non-Euclidean geometry.
All right. Okay, this is from Amper Up, and this is called Rainbow Ruins, and it's part of a larger series of pieces that Amper Up is doing. I love this.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
love that it's ruins. I love the scattered bricks and the walls with the holes in it.
And the walls are all chromatic, right?
Yeah, and I can
yes.
imagine so much backstory with this.
Well, I know. Well, you know what it makes me think of, because I'm old, is the video game on Atari 2600 called Breakout, and it had
Yes.
like a little almost rainbow stripe across that had the
What did you have, like a little
you
thing?
fired a
underneath?
little pixel that would bounce around, and you would break through. You'd try to have to break through to the other side.
Well,
So
right,
it was
like
great.
square bricks lend themselves to 8-bit.
Yeah, well, and I think the scattered bricks are fun, and it looks rubbly, right? And it's not square. It's got nice, it gives, using square bricks gives lots of off angles by putting them in there. So
This is great.
yeah, it's really fun.
I want to know what the backstory is.
I
It makes me
know.
want to know.
Please, I need to know the backstory.
I know. I feel like there is a backstory. It's a series of pieces.
Yeah, Monica says she's always got a backstory going on. So there you go.
Right on.
All right. Whoa.
Whoa.
This is from Avernus Workshop.
What?
I'm gonna say this wrong. Saifa Belnades. 8-bit version from Netflix's Castlevania series. She is a
Wow.
seeker magician who commands the elements and joins Trevor and Alucard on their quest to destroy Dracula. Woo!
Cool.
And it's definitely it's a more, an adult anime, I understand. And I used at Cat Can Cosplay as a reference because I couldn't get a good still shot because Netflix doesn't allow screenshots. So this is the character. Well, first of all, I love the character, and let's take a look at the.
Oh, great!
We've got some other angles here, but I want to look at the reference photo real quick. Okay, so there is somebody cosplaying the character. Really great cosplay, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done. But I love I love how you turned it into an 8-bit version. I like seeing it from all the angles.
I think her hair is cool. I think articulated figures are hard, and without having any curves or slopes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really great. You have a figure, and I love the beams of ice and fire. I just think it's so clever.
And the hair is so fun.
Okay, though, but Robert makes a good point. The articulation is not exactly a 90-degree part.
Well, but that's
right?
No. If it's made with a hinge, then I think that's fair. And
It'll depend on the hinge.
I
love it, but he's just saying.
We have very open rules. I know Paint Pusher is a stickler for rules, but just this once, we're gonna let it slide. I think it's
artistic
great.
License.
Exactly. I know. I think it's
amazing.
It's terrific.
So
I can't believe it's all square, 90-degree bricks.
Really, 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 really nicely done. All right.
No
and
hinges.
See,
look at her figure.
Remy says no hinges. So all right.
Cool.
There you go.
It's all Travis bricks and plates. That is absolutely
I'll
stunning.
do a breakdown later.
Oh, right.
Perfect.
Because you can, if you put 1x1
See, I knew.
plate between plates, you can rotate them.
I knew Remy would be 100% on it.
That's
those
incredible.
wheels. All right. This is great stuff. All right. This is from Brickanista.
all inverted.
Yeah, this bowl is made exclusively from 1x2 plates and has a Technic frame as a holder. Tiago Catarina's favorite element is the 1x2 plate, and I can see why. I used a similar method for the food challenge with the potluck bowl from the Super Sewer Baby Adventures. Very cool.
It's great, super geometric.
I love the texture.
Yes, well, and I love too the addition of real life objects to give it to break it up a little bit and give it a little bit of a still life feeling.
Well, the texture of the underside of those sand green plates is so pretty, the way it's all concentric. Op art, but sort of it feels more Japanese, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I love the colors too. I love the color choice. Very nice.
It's delightful.
Like you could have this in your almost like a fountain made out
Oh,
of that
here
in
we
your
go.
Zen garden.
There we see the upside down. Well, the top side up, upside down part, and you can see there's the piece in the back. Very nice.
Oh, Diane.
Whoa.
Fun.
Okay, so this is from Brickworm. It's entitled Sweets. This is digital, and Brickworm is trying out a new digital technique in preparation for more Candyland Micropolis. Very good.
Cool. And that's not a UPC code, is it? On the that's the design
little,
on the lower right?
Yeah, that's just part of the
part of the Hershey's logo.
Like, and I'm sure it's like how many ounces it is.
And all sideways built.
Yeah, it's really
super fun.
Greek text.
I want to make this now. It would be biggish. I mean,
make it. Oh heck, I want to eat it.
I know.
It's really good. Oh my goodness! Sorry, I need a little sip of coffee here.
And I like the use of white there, where the Hershey bar would have foil coming out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really it's just really well done. And I'll tell you, doing lettering like that sideways built is not easy.
Time consuming, right?
Yeah, and especially when you're talking about mimicking a logo that's so iconic like this. Really, really good.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know whether the size of the whole thing started with the letters. Like, what size can I make letters in, and then let's wrap a bar around
You
that.
kind of have to, right? Like
Yeah.
that's always. I mean, that's always a concern, and I let I think I've talked about this before. I let a font stop me from finishing a mock, and I really regret it, and I kind of want to go back and see what else I can do now that I have a better, like I can wrap my head around around it a little bit better.
You stuck with it with our theater. Of course, we named the theater based on what was possible with the font too.
We did. You have to make it fit. All right, very good. All right, this is from Chief Brick Geek. This is called XXXXL Geode.
That's great. Sizing up.
Oh wow!
So it is a large version of the Lego.
How fun!
Yeah, of the Lego Geode, and at first when I first saw it, I thought it was built inside of a burp, but it's not. It's actually fully built with bricks.
That's awesome.
Really nice. Really
Super
cool.
fun. Well, and of course
Nicely lit.
the lighting helps so much.
Yeah, the lighting. It looks like they left a hole in the back, so it could be, so it could be lit from behind. That's really
Well, and the Lego Geodes actually do have a couple of places in the back where there's no brown.
Yeah, you can light it.
Ah, very
Bill can
cool.
light it. Let's see if I have one.
Nice. Well, and of course, now it makes me imagine what it would look like if he was able to use slopes and stuff as well, like to round out all those edges. I bet you'd get a really nice looking. And of course, I'm sure Christopher Coster is enjoying this. He loves large built things.
Well, he even mentioned in
Super
the chat, I think it said homage to Christopher Coster.
Oh, there we go. And he says, yeah, brick built, and there are a couple of holes in the back for the flashlight. Yeah, very nice.
Well done.
Yeah, I love it.
Makes me want to do a Seven Dwarves mine ride.
Ooh, that would be fun. I know. Oh, I'm sorry, Cara. This is from Chris Chalice. It's titled "Just a Very Simple Tree."
Oh, it's cute.
Straight to the point.
It's very to the point, and it on his puzzle that I know he's been working on forever, and he said it's been really difficult.
I wonder if it's done.
But
puzzle.
I gotta say, I am impressed that it's a kind of Minecrafty type tree, like a flat tree. But then if you look down in the middle, he did branches coming off the side.
Right, at angles.
Using square bricks, but turning them off at an angle by just using the sort of the movement of the brick inside.
And you've
It's
got
really
sort
nice.
of pointillist tree canopy there.
Yes, it's really it's great.
And
Very
that
fun.
one stud attachment on those 2x4s is. I'm amazed he got this photo because I was playing around with that attachment last night.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah. Oh, he finished the jigsaw and framed it.
I
Very
would
good.
too
Oh,
after all
cool.
that.
Oh, I know what this is. It took me a half a second. I just had to figure
Okay,
I had to look at it.
Can I guess?
Do you want to guess? Yes.
I mean, to me, it looks like Jabba the Hutt.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
totally.
exactly what it looked like to me too. Oh, Holly's here. Hi, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Awesome.
Yay,
And Kim
Brickworm.
just showed up. You had
Joel
a long meeting.
Marbella.
It's okay,
Awesome.
Kim. I was able to tamp down my stress level with you not being here.
You don't
but
want
I'm
to put
okay. I
so
was
much
all right.
responsibility on you.
No, I don't like to do that.
But we're always happy to see you. Jabba the Hutt.
Yes.
This is really like derpy Jabba the Hutt, though, with that tongue, right?
Or is this after? But is this after
Oh,
strangulation, Jabba the Hutt? Well, he
Oh,
also
could be that
stuck his
too.
tongue out a lot. Like he licked his lips a lot.
Well,
Gross.
if you spend 3 weeks making the puppet's tongue come out, aren't you as a puppeteer gonna try and make it
yes.
show up? You want coffee? Here, I'm gonna refill the coffee.
Okay, so
Please.
this is from Dan Bakken. This is from our friend Dan, and it's called, yes, Jabba the Hutt. Oh, and okay, I've known Dan for a really long time, and I just want you to say that there is it just says "do the voice" on it. So thankfully, it's not. It's oh man, this is embarrassing. You're gonna make every person in the world who likes Star Wars hate me.
I can't even remember what the voice is, so you could do any voice and I'll be fine with it.
Okay, so this is C-3PO though. So so first of all, I apologize to C-3PO. I apologize to the guy who played C-3PO, both of them, and the people who did, anybody who's ever done the voice of C-3PO. And yes, Anthony Daniels, thank you. And Chris Bartlett as well. And also apologies to British people everywhere. All right. Oh dear. His High Exaltedness, the Great Jabba the Hutt, has decreed that you are to be terminated immediately. That was probably terrible. I probably could have gone a little bit higher.
Actually, wasn't too bad.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
So yes, sorry. That was my best try.
Hey, royalty free, everyone.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness, that was silly. Okay, so Dan, this is awesome. I love the I love this. I did the voice. I hope you're happy.
Super low res,
Jabba the
and you
Hutt.
can totally tell. Who it is.
Brickanista says I had a head bobble too. You have to when you're C-3PO. You have to move your head around. He's always moving his head
That's
whenever
true.
he talks because his mouth doesn't move, so it has to look like he's talking somehow.
It's a neck talker.
So there you go. Okay.
Awesome.
So next, yes, so we didn't even talk about the build. This is awesome.
Well,
And
it's immediately recognizable.
yes, it gets to it's completely to the point, and it did take me. What I love about it is almost like you were talking about, like pointillism, right?
Yeah.
Like at first it's like just colors, and then you kind of like your eyes just kind of focus on it, and you're like, zzz.
Yeah.
So-
Well, first I went to
How is that?
Minecraft.
Yeah.
I think it's Jabba the Hutt, but with the cuteness of a pug.
It's sure.
Right, it's got that little snout and the tongue sticking out.
Well, I think it's
Cute Jabba the Hutt.
it's fantastically done.
Yep.
Very clever. Dan's come a long way with his builds. His builds have gotten so amazing. And if you're not following him, TrickyBricks on Instagram, you should definitely check it out. Dear friend of mine.
Another of our international viewers.
It's true. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. This is from Darren Siegfried. My Lego block version of the Three Billy Goats Gruff, starring 3 goats and a ravenous troll.
Yeah.
That's
That's so
so
cute.
great. Wow.
There's a troll under the bridge.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That is so
And look, they're all hanging out
fantastic.
together.
And all blocks. That's so funny that I had something in mind, Three Billy Goats Gruff, a couple of weeks ago, and didn't kind of go through with it. And I love it.
I really love how he made the studs be the teeth in the
Yeah.
troll
Yes.
by offsetting that.
Yeah, it's really clever. And of course those eyeball bricks, because you weren't able to use those eyeball tiles. So what a great pick of pieces.
And I think those the dark gray tiles that are on the sort of the rails of the bridge give
Mhm.
it some lightness
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
those really thin lines.
It's really fun.
Yeah, that's a
Very
fun
nice.
troll.
And I like the tree too. It's got some nice dimension to it, and
I
yeah,
could see a whole cartoon adventure based on that troll.
it's really great.
So good.
Wow. And then there's your
Oh, and like chorus members on in a musical, they've all got slightly different costumes.
slightly different hair
Mhm.
colors, so you know the difference. All right. Oh,
More 8-bit fun.
this is great. All right. So
Oh wait, I know who that is.
do you?
Well, I don't know. There's someone with no hair with a space shirt on. There's a dog with a brown snout.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. This is from Stabby Fan MKE. Now, Richard and Flynn took Logan for a walk at the park. It appears they took a wrong turn and ended up in Minecraft.
I know. So what's going on here in the trees off to the side? Is that another critter?
I think it's a squirrel, and there's birds. The birds in the trees are awesome. I love this.
It's a lovely forest.
It's really great. It is very Minecraft, and I love that you backed. You use the paper on the back, and you have the hard
green
line
underneath.
On the horizon line with the green underneath. It's like a perfect, like it all fits perfectly in there.
Yep.
So good. I love it.
Super analog. It's great.
This is so
Most
awesome.
excellent.
Yeah, I have to add. I need to add this into our.
We need to print it and put it on the
We're
fridge.
making a little scrapbook with Kara's help.
We are.
Of all of our.
We've got
all of
well,
the fun
and it's a
stuff we've
big
gotten from people.
scrapbook, Kara.
Yeah. So there you go.
So good.
Yeah, this is great. Thank you so much, Fabby Fan MK. This
And
is
then,
so great.
so this is the moment right before Logan dashes off into the trees and climbs that tree after the
for
squirrel.
the squirrel. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. All right.
Oh yeah. Yano thinks we're looking pretty buff.
We are. Yes. Well. Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my muscle shirt there. You can see.
I do have wide shoulders. I will say that. Okay, so shall we take a quick break for our
Let's.
special guest?
Oh, I think we could.
Let's.
I think we have. I think we need to do that. All right, everybody. It's time for our special guest star. It's time for.
He was ready.
Well, there's Logan again. I mean, there's Kara
Kara
again.
again.
Yay, Logan!
He was ready. He was already on his mark.
Who's a good boy?
Good. We have a good stage manager. Here, okay, let's see if I can throw it. Good boy. Say hi to everyone.
Yay, Logan!
Okay, wait.
He's a good
can I-
boy.
okay, stay. There. He let me touch it to his nose. We're making progress.
There you go.
With the
Yay,
popping off the-
Logan! Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna. All right, this thing back in. All right. Oh, very nice.
I know.
How's your? Is that your bantha?
This is the bantha. I'm still
The-
waiting on a bricklink order to turn him into Snuffle.
Got
The
it.
Bamphilophagus.
Yep. But Debo actually did a good Snuffleupagus on Instagram.
Oh, I need to see that. Now, did
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I had so much fun building that Sesame Street set the other day. Like,
Yep.
it was just delightful. Like, it made me. I mean, you know, I enjoy building Lego, but the fact that it was that set made it extra
Well, it has a lot
special.
of positive heartstrings kind of stuff associated
Yeah.
with it.
Oh, totally.
Okay, so, Fabby Fan MK, I love this so much. All
I
right,
always like those thick plates
Whoa!
too. My goodness.
this is from Hooded One. You know that there's. We were talking the other day about
Whoa.
being able to tell when certain people like what belongs to certain people. I knew as soon as I looked at this when I was going through the images today that this was Hooded One.
I'm a little confused as to what I'm looking at.
I believe that they are plates stacked on top of each other that are then slightly turned.
But what side of the plate are we looking at
The
that has
underside.
those like bullseye?
The
That's
underside.
so crazy.
It's so that's really.
It's
Oh,
really
it's
cool.
actually we're looking down into like a bowl. I
Yeah,
was
like
thinking it was
down
like
into
a
a-
pyramid,
Yep, exactly.
but it's a bowl.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It looks sort of flat, but it has a lot more depth. Whoa.
I'm
Wow.
thinking this is just me.
I'd like to see
kind
other
of like
views
winging
of
it,
this.
but I think how it could work would be, and Hooded One, you can tell me if I'm right.
All squares made out of plates. Each plate is one stud smaller.
Oh, each plate is one stud smaller, and then and then I think slightly angled. right? Like it's really amazing.
It's hard. At first, it looked like it was seriously digitally manipulated.
No, this
right?
is
It's so cool.
well. I mean,
whoa!
that I want that as a wall treatment in my like really cool, like spy pad.
Austin Powers.
Whoa.
We don't need
No.
no.
Apartment. What he had good design. He had great design.
Sure, but
All
let's move over just a hair.
All right. How about
Thank
that?
you. There we go.
That's
All right.
amazing.
Yeah, this is really really lovely. Well, it really makes me think of that. Remember that metal sheet that we had for a while that had those cool Art Deco designs all
Yes,
over it? It was
yeah.
kind of like that. Really, really cool. Wow. Excellent, Hooded One.
Yano gets it right. Whoa!
Okay, this is from Christopher Coster.
Christopher, wonderful.
And this says, for this week's
Aw.
challenge, I've always wanted to build a life-size animal, in this case a cat. And since Erin dearly misses her cat, Ezio, which is on vacation in Florida, I thought I would kill two birds with one cat, so to speak, and give this image to her as a gift. And we hope to see the real one soon. I think in about a month we get to reunite them.
Wow, this was
Aw.
made with love.
Very, very cool.
That's so
Wow,
pretty.
check out all the plate work on the rear legs.
That's so cool. There's the real thing. Wow, 2,560
Aw.
pieces. That's crazy.
It's so beautiful. The modeling of the muscles on the upper part of the forearms.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Really well done.
Let's take a look back at it this side again too. Really, wow. Wow. Very clever.
That's
And there's
just
from the top.
great. Wow, and on the top it's molded like a Lowell sphere. Just plate after plate. That I think that would be very hard to do. All that top part of the butt to mold that properly.
Yeah, that's a wow. Whew. Very
Oh, it must be
cool.
hard to be without your kittens.
Yes, that would be hard. That would be very difficult. When I moved across from Atlanta back to California, I was without Lilith for a few months, and it was very difficult.
It is.
All right, very good, Christopher. Excellent work as always. This is from Legodor. My boyfriend broke his pinky finger a couple weeks ago, and he has had to wear a sling following surgery. So I decided to try sculpting him a replacement hand. Thanks for the fun challenge. I was forced to build in ways I wasn't accustomed to. That's awesome.
Cool, yeah.
That is one of the big points of these challenges. But I enjoyed the simplistic aspect of this kind of building. Love the show and challenges. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you so much, Legodor.
Sure.
This is fantastically done.
There's so much snot work.
Yeah, do you think the thumb is all snotted on there?
Well, let's see. There's the wow. The back is
All
is
molded
completed
too.
Wow. Wow.
So
Oh,
we have some
wow.
brickheads bricks, or at least one.
It's really well
That's-
proportioned.
That is really well proportioned and complicated. Like that's a lot of snot work and a lot of. I mean, wow. I'm just.
Yeah, and forwards bricks, backwards bricks.
I don't know if this is Legodor's. No, I think Legodor's has shown some things in the past. I'm not positive about that, but I don't think this is the first time.
I think, is that a 1x4 snot piece on the thumb we're seeing here in the foreground with like studs face down and then the rest
Yes.
of the thumb is just
Yep.
squished onto that.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is thinking super
Incredible.
three-dimensionally.
Oh, it's, the origins of things says Brickanista, and then Rob Kedgerside says Ms. Thing, so possibly. Where it actually
Proto.
is it? She's back at the mothership. She's
Yep.
still visiting. This is hands down awesome, says Christopher Coster. I knew someone. I figured it was going to be Moto, but I'm glad it was you.
Of course, there's ready with the hand puns.
Angela. It could be either one. Oh no, wait. I'm trying to remember which one is which. Who's the right hand? I don't know.
Oh,
Anywho,
I think Angela's the right hand.
Angela's the right hand.
Angela's the right hand.
They're gonna have to come back.
Yes, give it a thumbs up. Yes, indeed.
This is great.
You have to hand it to Legador. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Very good.
Well done.
Oh my goodness. All right. This is from Maraid. Round builds. Square challenge. My first LOL sphere, and I adjusted my
Yay.
brick-built wheel from my Mad Max trike to contain only bricks and plates. Wow.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. Oh, very cool. That's not
wow.
easy to do either, to get all those, to get
No,
all the
rounding,
proportions
yeah,
right and
rounding
everything.
things. You know, how many
That's
plates
really
do
good.
you have to step back?
Oh, it's so good. I love
LOL
it.
spheres, once you get them, they make total sense. But learning how to make it, we learned how to make them before going on Lego Masters.
Yep, and that's a pretty small LOL sphere.
Yeah,
actually.
they crunch a lot. I found before I really figured it out, I crunched it a lot.
Yeah, this is great. Awesome, Maraid.
Very
Well, we
nice.
had the
Wonder
Wonder
Woman
Woman
box.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah, we have that set. Awesome. Wow. Oh, Monica. I know it's Monica because I recognize the container in the background.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is simply called Ascension.
Whoa, it's really
Wow.
lovely.
Now we're getting artsy.
Yeah,
Wow,
right. This
Monica.
is one of those, like, put it on a pedestal, put a spotlight on it. I also have to say, I think it would be fun to have this as a clock where the arm went around to be the.
I think only Richard could have gone there.
Wow.
Oh,
and look, you
the
can
train window for the head.
Well, now I can see that there's actual steps going up. Like I can,
Oh,
like
wow.
I couldn't see in the other photo, but yeah, like the character is actually stepping on actual physical steps.
It's so pretty.
That's
This is amazing.
just beautiful. Yeah, this is like absolutely something you would see like in an art museum. It's like this is
Mhm.
Lego as art. Very cool.
It's
Beautiful.
so easy to see landscape and, you know, like the shoreline
Yeah.
in this.
Wow, Monica, just lovely.
And then finding, once you do this, I would find doing this, having enough bricks to finish out the whole rainbow there. It's like, oh no, if only I had a couple more of those lavender, right? So I think
Oh, yeah.
scarcity goes into these too.
Oh, and look what I see on the second row between red and
Oh, yeah.
orange.
Oh,
I
I
think
do.
that looks like coral.
Oral.
He didn't make it. He was supposed to be
No,
over
he-
top
no,
of the
he's
slides,
doing his
but
kind
he
of
was under
Veronica
them.
Lake
There.
there.
I know. Hi. He's hiding behind the slideshow.
Well, he does only have the one eye, right?
It's true. It's true. Okay. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he's the
Beautiful.
Veronica Lake of Peter Brady's.
That.
No?
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I'll go edit that part out of the show afterwards. All right. This.
Oh dear.
Exactly. So, Ms. Slobrichta.
What? Who else has
No
one?
story today. I was inspired by a video of brick water in motion, and I converted it into my version of a brick fall.
Pretty.
I'm currently overwhelmed by the rubble in my build room, and it came to life in the cliff wall behind the brick fall. Very nice.
Pretty.
Well, it looks crazy on this brick background too.
I love it. Very, very nice.
I love any representation
Yay.
of water in Lego. It's so
Wow.
Ooh, I want to have a picnic
Real.
lunch behind that waterfall where there is
Wow.
absolutely got to be treasure, right? Isn't there always treasure?
There's always
behind
treasure behind the waterfall. There's always money in the banana stand. This is
This is a 1 week build.
this is incredible. That's really great.
Yeah, and the sideways built rock and landscape on the right hand side studs
Amazing.
out.
I have to say, Ms. Slobrichta has kind of been one of our breakout stars of the
Totally.
of the challenges. Like she came not really knowing much about Lego, and just like has created some really incredible stuff. And like, so I'm so impressed.
All that sideways building is so pretty.
Yeah,
I'm just so impressed.
Oh, this is a great view.
that's just beautiful.
Bird assembly.
See what you can do with just square bricks. It seems like a challenge, and
Well,
it
we
is,
did-
but you can really get some great stuff out of it.
Well, in our Snake Queen piece, we talked a lot about like painting or peppering in little 1x1 pixels. You know, like all that landscape, the moss behind the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, this is so great. Oh, I knew what it was immediately. This is
Oh
from
my gosh, that's
It has
fabulous.
To be. It has to be the Addams Family.
Yep, Patrick Wismer with Creepy, Kooky, Mysterious, and Spooky is the name of the build. This
forgot Uki.
is, well, that's in the next line.
Well,
so I think,
okay, Pugsley was
Yeah.
my key there. Pugsley's shirt.
yeah, I got, it was the Lurch's face, and then and then Pugsley's shirt was like the first clue in, and then it all, and again, he's a,
Hey,
It all
Gomez and
just-
Morticia.
Fester is just right.
and
Thing.
thing in the front as just a 1x1 brick is hilarious.
Brilliant.
This is a brilliant build, and I hope you have posted this far and wide because
Yes.
it's really, it's so good.
Morticia's
Wow.
hairdo.
Yeah, they've all, I mean, it's perfect.
It is perfect.
Wait, so is that Grandma on the left?
Grandmama, yes.
Grandmama.
Oh, Iceberg Bricks is here. Mel is here, and he says, "Happy birthday, Kara."
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
So awesome. Well, I'm so glad you're able to be here to do this with us today.
Oh,
And
Brickanista
it's a
says-
birthday, fun way to do.
Brickanista says this should be next to the hand mock.
It should be.
It should.
Pointing.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Thing.
Wow.
Thank
I
you, Ms.
love
Thing.
that. Oh, and here they are, like all separate. Oh, check out the bottom of Morticia's dress. It's got the little tendrils done with plates on the bottom. That is so great. And Grandmama's hair is really clever. I mean, there's just
Wow.
so much about this. Just lovely.
This, yeah, perfection.
Exactly.
I hope to see this at a con in the future.
Yes. Bye, Brickanista.
Damn.
We'll see you later.
Bye, Naomi.
All right. Oh, this is very nice. This is from Rob Ketterside. Welcome to Pink House. This is
Aw.
based on a photo on the box for set 033-2 Basic Building Set, which came out in 1968.
Oh, cool.
I'm interested in early building techniques because it matches my skill level. This was a good opportunity to try one out. I wanted to build it in 100% pink, but unfortunately I failed to leave myself a note about where I sorted away the bag of hundreds of pink 2x4s. I stole
Well, I think
them.
I think this
didn't
color
steal it.
palette is so fun.
Yeah, it's really fun, and I love the orange, lime green, and pink together are just really
Really cute.
really fun, right? It's very 60s, very pop.
I want to see who comes out of that door.
Hello. All
I want
right.
to see their outfits.
And their car in the carport.
Yeah, it is. Yes, Hornburgers. It does feel kind of Simpsons-y, for sure. And then I think we get another view. Oh yeah, and there's the original.
Cool.
Very nice.
Oh, that's really true to form.
Yeah, it's great. I love the color swap. I love the way that you
Wow.
reinterpreted the windows for it.
Ooh, and it's got those oldie timey windows.
And now I see. Yana says, "I think the missing pink bricks are in the cave behind the waterfall."
They've got to be.
It's true. All right. I just realized one of the
Nice.
pages of my script is missing, so I'm gonna have to wing the
Uh-oh.
last couple of ones. I hope. I'm pretty sure I know what they are. So here we go. All right. This is from the Hornburgers. For this week's challenge, we took inspiration from Andrew's newfound interest in Minecraft and did our best to replicate a grass block. Trying to be as true to Minecraft design as possible, we created a 16 by 16 block.
Wow.
Since Lego bricks are not cubes themselves, we had to modify the build to be 16 by 13, resulting in the cube shape that we wanted.
Wow, this is great. I love Minecraft. I've made many extensive worlds in creative mode in Minecraft. How fun! And I hope that creeper. No, it's a zombie, right?
It's a zombie, I think. Well, I don't know. I don't.
No,
play.
it's a zombie. You don't want a creeper to come and blow up your work.
Well, now I want like about 1,000 of these giant blocks to build a big like fort with or something.
Yes, that would be really cool. Especially if you were able to somehow. I mean, you'd want to stack them on top of each other. You'd want the studs, but it'd be awesome if you could tile some on the top too. I'd love to see what it looked like. Looked like tiled.
Thanks, Monica. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a zombie. I mix up names, and anyone who's watched the show long enough has seen me mix up, really obvious pop culture names. I just...
Sabrina and Buffy?
Sabrina and Buffy.
Just...
Okay, which leads to my question. Who is more powerful, Sabrina or Buffy?
Oh, that's a tough one. We may have to have
Define powerful.
Some kind of battle.
I don't know. I don't want them to fight, but I kind of want them to have an awesome, supernatural battle.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, I mean, that's the thing.
The mind boggles.
I know.
Right.
I know. Where am I? Where are we going with this? Right.
Hooded one says Buffy. Moto says Sabrina. I gotta say I'm with Moto because I think she could shift planes or do lots of weird stuff with physics, where Buffy is awesome with martial arts and
Well, it's hard pitting magical powers against physical powers, but then again, you're also she fought vampires who have magical powers,
and who survives in D&D, right? The tanks.
Saying. Okay. All right.
So there we go. I love this Minecraft piece.
Yes.
All right. This is I believe from the Zacardis. Now, I want to just see something real quick. I believe this is from the Zacardis. I don't, unfortunately, have the thing in front of me. I may need to a second to do some...
Ooh, there's Duplo in here.
I love that there's Duplo in that.
I love that there's lots of sheep, and
Robert says yes, it's the Zacardis.
Yes, I knew it was you. I unfortunately don't have the thing in front of me to. Oh, it's Shaun the Sheep. It's Shaun the Sheep. Very good, very very good. From the same group that did Wallace and Gromit. Thank you, Rob. I actually had read that earlier when I was going through the script and. After I read all of these, sorry about that. Anyway,
well, so we have sheep and goats this time.
Sheep and goats and all sorts of things.
And the classic red house with the smoke coming out.
I love it.
Wait, barn? I'm seeing, since it's red and I see the crisscross.
Yes.
Yep.
A house barn. A barn house. Or something.
A shorn.
Shorn.
Anything Aardman is welcome here, in my opinion.
Yes. All right. So, very good, Zacardis. Thank you so much. Oh, and I just noticed that those Duplo bricks have really cool texture on them,
on the front of it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Duplo has some awesome printed stuff.
Well, and I also love the little barn door, the X barn door over here in the corner, on the left behind the tree, is a great little piece, right?
Duplo has a ton of 1x2 by, like this piece here, but only one stud deep printed bricks that are amazing.
Really fun.
Yes.
All right. Oh,
wow.
Now this one's Richard's. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, this is my Neue National Gallery by Mies van der Rohe in Berlin. It's actually, there's a whole other floor to the gallery that's underground level, but this is what you see when you walk up to it.
The lighting is great.
Oh, thank you. You know what I did is I built the interior without a floor, and then I built it on a light table, so it's sitting on a piece of black foam core that's cut out.
But this is what you used.
In
This
in
was
the
light
end,
that
I
we
used this LED because it was brighter, and then that pattern on the blue background is light blue paper, and it's just the pattern cast by the light coming through the windows.
So
It's
that's
so beautiful.
That's a corner view, and then there's your front view, which I think is also lovely. It makes me feel like
Yeah.
I'm going to a museum.
Well, the really innovative thing that Vandero did was to have an entirely steel roof, and you could see the structure of the underside of the steel pattern inside the galleries, and the whole
Oh,
thing just
cool.
floated on this on this glass enclosure.
Now this next one is my favorite because I think this is
Well,
so clever.
this was
and
a
it's
hip to be
beautiful.
square challenge, right? Square challenge.
So that's it photographed from the top, again with just the light from the inside, and I
Yeah.
think it's I don't know.
Oh,
There's
wow.
something about it I really really love. It's so graphic and just I don't know perfect.
Fabufan MKE, you know what I did actually is I took plans, like it's a simple building, but I took plans and scaled it so all the proportions are correct. And on the inside, I actually put structural columns where the structural columns are inside the building.
And there's the
He
real
has
thing.
blueprints. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right. And then I took this this elevation view here to get the
proportions.
the
right?
proportions for the windows versus the roof. And I want to actually, I don't know if I'll do it, but I'd like to build the underside as well and show the gallery space.
Ooh, yeah, that would be amazing.
Well, I think it's just I don't know. Like I love the building and I love all the photos, but for whatever reason, this one with the concentric squares, and then just the lines of of where the steps are, like just break up that bottom part a little bit.
So it's not like, just op art. It becomes architecture then.
Yeah, it's really
Oh, Debo Bricks says the inside columns aren't structural. They're merely for
utility.
utility. Wow, there's a
Interesting.
couple of major ones. I'm gonna have to look into that building more. I love it, and it's actually where I fell in love with Cubism too. I saw my first Cubist paintings in person in that museum.
well, great job, honey.
Oh, cool!
Yeah, I really
thank you
like
so
this.
much.
You did it, and just the pictures came out really nicely. And with I usually jazz up my photos with
Thanks,
Photoshop
Yano.
a little bit, and I didn't have to do anything to these because they were already just
This
like,
is
perfect
the way
photo.
it looked, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Hornburgers.
Awesome. Well, so Mairead says that you apparently watched the lighting episode. It's true. Okay, so now, so that was great. That was amazing, everybody. Thank you so much for such awesome.
Flynn, did you do one?
entries. I didn't do one this week. No, I've had.
Well, I did one.
Oh,
I didn't do one,
you
but I
did-
thought I would show it.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
So, some of you have seen this. I made it a while ago. Our club had a contest to build. You had to either use 92 or 96 2x4 bricks. I couldn't remember how many, and so I used them to make this giant golden key.
That is so awesome.
Just 2x4s.
Whoa, I
I
want to
love it.
walk up to the place that has a lock on the door that you put that in and see what's inside.
Yeah,
I know.
I thought about building like a the lock that you could put it in, but it's squirrely enough as it is. I mean, I've rebuilt this thing like 50 times.
How fun.
So, but yeah.
Very cool.
keep that
Oh,
around.
Monica Berry has a question.
We haven't changed it yet, but it's in the works. Why don't you hold off on it for now, and then we'll absolutely. Oh, it says it looks like the key from Atari Adventure Game. Oh, don't Atari Adventure
Oh.
Game. Rob Zaccardi. That was one of that and Haunted House were like two of my most like let down video games. Like I was so excited because I spent so much time in arcades that I was used to, while by today's standards they're kind of crappy graphics. Like
But they were state
for
of
the
the
time
art.
being, they were the state of the art. And when I got our Atari, I thought that's what was going to be on my TV, which I think a lot of us did.
Yep.
And then we got Adventure, which was basically like a dot chasing a duck that kind of was supposed to be a dragon. through square rooms. And then there was a key.
We
and,
had that. We had actually, I think, a step down from that. We had Odyssey. And in Odyssey, it had the blips on the screen that were, the cowboys in the Old West town, or the ghosts in the haunted house. And how you knew they were ghosts versus cowboys is there was an acetate overlay that you would tape to your television, and it looked like a haunted house. And then the blips would be in the little holes of the acetate overlay.
Wow.
And it was amazing. It was the greatest thing I'd ever played, other than Pong.
Oh my gosh. That's
It
ridiculous.
was awesome.
That was a thing. Oh my
Right,
goodness.
that is some high-tech computer gaming.
Pitfall. Rob Ketterstein is right. Pitfall did pull off the 8-bit action. They did a pretty good job, I will have to say. Okay, so before we go too far down a rabbit hole, let's talk about the next challenge. So I have here, we've been taking ideas. By the way, we're still taking ideas for challenges. So if you have a good idea for a challenge, there is a form up on the website where you can go, and I bet you Kara is getting the link for it right now.
Ryan.
And you can go and put send in your ideas, please, for one. So I picked 6 today. I don't like rolling a 4-sided die. I thought we would roll a 6-sided die today, so I picked 6.
Why? Because a 4-sided die just kind of lands.
It just kind of lands. So this random, these were picked at random. So, and now I used some of the ones that we had from last week, and plus I added a couple extras. So, insects, P.T. McEwen. Lego fountains. That was the idea of the Hornburgers. I love that. Lego fountains. Zoom background. That's another P.T. McEwen one. That would be fun, like a mosaic style or whatever. Create a real world item. That was from Hooded One. That was, we talked about a little bit about it last week, but it would be an item that you would hold in your hand.
Something,
Like
you
something
could
that you can hold in your hand.
Pick up or hold in your hand.
A mug or a computer mouse or a pair of glasses or whatever. And then from Ms. Slowbrickta, a self-portrait. So not a sig fig, but an actual self-portrait of you, either as a mosaic or a 3D character or what have you.
Or an impression. Just some kind of self-portrait.
Yeah. And then 6 will be another one from P.T. McEwen. Nothing but nature. So this is sort of like ties in with the bouquets and stuff that Lego's doing now. So create something from nature, just plants. Like we're talking about, like
So
plants
this is
and
a
natural,
sculptural...
organic sort of a feeling.
So like a sculptural challenge.
Yeah, I think it's whatever you want to make of it. I think like the
Okay.
real world item is more of a sculpture. I would call more of a sculptural challenge.
Oh, so this one just however you want to interpret that.
Yes.
Natural stuff.
Okay, so
Here, I'll pull this
have
out of the way.
look at this. I have I got our 6-sided die. So we're gonna go ahead and see what it
Baby
is.
needs a new pair of shoes.
Da-da-da. 4, number 4. 1, 2, 3,
Real world
4.
item.
Real world item. So we were just talking about it, right?
Yep.
Sculptural
Fun.
challenge. So that is going to be a sculptural challenge to create a real world item in Lego. And I would say like trying to keep it in it doesn't necessarily have to be in scale, I guess, because you might make a giant pencil.
Big.
But yeah, so something that you can hold that would be an item you'd be able to hold in your hand.
Okay, so
that
a
kind of real
small
life.
thing.
Yeah, so not like a car, but a steering wheel, I suppose, or a hubcap.
Steering wheel.
Wow, today's challenge is brought to you by nouns.
Absolutely. So there you go. Create a real world item out of Lego. That is our challenge for this week. Thank you, Hooded One, for that awesome challenge idea. Oh, thanks, Rob. I thought it was fun, right? Like, we love D&D and we love to roll dice. And so what a fun way to choose between, because I don't want to be the sole arbiter of deciding like what the challenges are going to be.
No,
let's make it
let's
random.
let chance.
Oh, Chief Brick Geek, Ben and Jerry's pint. Yes, that
Yes,
would be awesome.
please.
Real world item, actual size. If you want to do Debo, if you want to do actual size, that would be awesome. I mean, I think it would be a fun challenge.
Up to you, right?
Yeah, I think like an extra challenge, like an add-on challenge, would be to make whatever it is at actual scale. So if you're gonna make a coffee cup, that it's actually like coffee cup scale. But you know. Hey, Aquamike TV is here. How's it going? Welcome.
Except he says that Christopher Coster has to do a 10x scale.
I know. Yes, exactly. So that'll be fun. Like, here's another thing that you could do. Headphones is an idea. A Sony Walkman.
A Sony Walkman. I loved my Sony Walkman.
Discman.
So, gosh, well, I hope that you all enjoyed the show today. We've had a great time. So glad to be able to spend time with you, Kara, on your birthday.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us.
It was well, we had to be with you, even if only virtually for your birthday. There was no question about that. So I'm glad we were able to do it here with everybody. Really great challenge this week, as always. It was a very difficult challenge.
I think so.
I'm impressed.
It was a difficult challenge, and everybody, I think, really rose to the occasion. And I'm really excited to see what people are going to come up with for this real world item. Like, this is one I'm definitely going to be jumping in on. I will, because now that I have the 3D printer dialed in, it's kind of like you find the model, press print, and then
build,
then walk away from it for 12 hours while it makes something that's this big. But yeah, that's yay!
Oh, Christopher Coster says he thinks his cat is life size.
Oh, very good.
Well, it was like 2,000 bricks.
Catzilla.
That's so, Cara, it's so pretty the way the light plays on that.
I know. Look at that.
This bronze.
Little bronze dragon.
What's that?
Dragon. I named her. Her name is Primrose. I thought of that immediately when I got it.
Am I getting out of the way of something here?
No, Joe Marvella was pointing out the Monkey Kid, the Monkey King Warrior Mech set that we're going to be giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers one of these days. So get some people to subscribe, and tell your friends and all that good stuff. Talk it up. And we've got some really amazing other things. Like, that's the thing too, right? Like, we've got the Monkey Kid Warrior King mech to give away, but once we pass 2,000, the next thing that we have to give away, we have two things to give away.
And that's when we get to 1 million subscribers.
Yeah. I'd be kind of terrified.
They'll all
of
be
that,
in
actually.
our walkers by then.
I know, seriously. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for joining us today. We had a great time. We had a great time with Kara. Watching your Exactly Fabucan fan MKE never, because we are never going to get to 1 million subscribers because we're not a 14-year-old that plays Minecraft.
I'm kidding. But Junior Harry Potter says they made it to bag 21 of the castle.
Whoa.
That is a lot of building.
What now?
Bag 21 of the castle, Junior Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, that's pretty far into it, I gotta say. It's a good one. All right, well, wow. I am very excited for this next challenge, everybody, so I hope you are too. And we are going to head out, but until next time, and next time being Sunday at 10 a.m. with our guest Kara, Moto, and Holly, and sometimes Blair. It's like A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Blair. So thanks everybody, and don't forget, until we see you next time, Sunday at 10 a.m., to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, get that flu shot, and we will see you next time. Bye everyone.
Bye everyone. Happy
Bye.
building.